Good afternoon, Brooklyn Squad. Happy Wednesday. Once again, another upload because another missing person. So I just want to say thank you for everyone who has been supporting me for over the last few years, who's been sticking by me, who's been riding with me, who's been sharing these videos, and who's been telling me that you can do anything once you put your mind to it. Rather it's going to school, rather it's building your self-esteem, rather it's sticking with these cases, sticking with the family. Whatever I'm doing it for the right reason because it's what God wants me to do, right? My blessings come from my higher power. So I want to say thank you for my supporters for believing in me. I truly believe that. And I want to say thank you for the new people in my life who has been supporting me as well. You know who you are. Thank you. Darian Hudson. Mrs. since 10/22, October 22nd, 2017. Wow, it's been a while now. Very pretty young lady. She is 30 years old. Stillwater, okay, is where she was missing from. Black female, light skin, 5'3", 120 pounds. Hair color black, hair length medium, eye color brown. Last location, Darian was last seen sitting in a wooden area and walking toward the intersection of County Club and Miss Grove, northwest of Stillwater, Oklahoma. There's not much out there. Well, no, there is a few content creators that I found doing stories on it, but I just found this case, right? But I did see her parent say something about it. So what I did, instead of going to the content creator's video, I said, let me stick to what the parents say. And I didn't see the video, but I heard the news lady say her mother has something, and I stopped. And I said, well, let's see it together, okay? Because it's always good to hear from the parent, because that's where you're really going to get the real information from. The truth, what's really going on. And not every parent always knows their child either, right? But I'd rather get the information from the parent first before I go to any other website or any other channel. And y'all know I love going to other channels, content creators and everything. That's one of my go-tos. I love doing that because I love supporting other ones as well. But I see that the parent is up here. Let's see what the parent has to say, and then we're going to come right back.
Every week, we shine a spotlight on the search for missing Black women and girls. They're often cases you may not have heard about. So please, we need you to pay close attention.
Shout out to missing person
so this week
cases.
Marks 4 years since a young Black college student vanished in Oklahoma. Darian Hudson was 23 years old when she was last seen in October 2017 in Stillwater, Oklahoma. She'd been going through a rough patch, as many of us do, but she had a job. She was going to school, and she was extremely close with her family. So her family members, they're adamant that she would have not left on her own. Darian's mother, Stephanie Hudson, joins us now on the phone tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. Ms. Hudson, tell us what was going on in your daughter's life in the months before she disappeared, because we know that she did have some success, but she did have some challenges.
Yes. She was going through a breakup. She had a miscarriage. She was going through a patch. She was ready to come home.
And do you think that she would have talked to you about this, or if she had any issues, or were there any strangers in her life, anything that indicated why she might have disappeared?
No, we talked a lot. You know, she wouldn't have disappeared on her own. So no, if we didn't talk on the phone every day, we were texting. So, I mean, I knew what was going on in her life.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've got a daughter. I'm on the phone with her constantly, texting, talking, everything. Do you remember your last conversation with your daughter?
Oh, yeah. She just said, Mom, I'm ready to come home. I want to get out of Oklahoma. And I said, okay, well,
and
when
what did you say?
I said, okay, well, when do you want us to come get you? And she just said that she had a couple things that she needed to tie up. And I told her, I said, okay, well, I'm probably going to call you on Friday and we'll come down that weekend and get you.
And then what happened?
If you're looking to get a degree in IT or cybersecurity, UMGC is waiving their application fee through May 31st.
That Thursday, my phone had blown up. I woke up in the morning to her friends calling me, just telling me they couldn't find Darian. They didn't know where she was at. Couldn't get her on her cell phone. So I had tried to reach her. It was just going to voicemail. So me and my husband went to Oklahoma, Stillwater, and we reported her missing, but the police said we had to wait 48 hours before.
So you went to the police before?
Yes. Yeah.
And they told you had to wait?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the reason was that she was 23. She was an adult, and if she can go missing if she wants to.
Y'all hear that shit?
And I just knew that wasn't the case.
Here. Disgusting.
Well, we talk about these cases, and Black families say they do have difficulties dealing with law enforcement. But you say that wasn't necessarily your experience. Can you tell us about your interactions with the detectives and other officials on this case over the years?
Well, I mean, we worked with a detective, Mary Cullison, and I mean, she did everything we asked her to do. She did, and any leads that I had or anything that I had, I would call her, and she would always, follow up on it. I think my thing was that I just had an issue with them waiting because we didn't, after we reported her missing, and we didn't actually, nobody actually contacted us till a week or two after, before anybody got on the case. I just don't think that they took it seriously.
Did you guys start searching for her?
Oh, yes. We did, and then me and my dad and my brother had went back down there, and we canvassed the neighborhood. We were talking to, her neighbors and just everywhere.
And what did the police say when you told them, hey, we've been searching everywhere and we can't find her?
That's when they had basically said that, they wanted to try to tell me stories of other cases that they've had where another person had went missing, and then 2 years later, he's in a whole different town. And well, that's not the case with my daughter. My daughter is not going to up and leave and move to a different town and start over. So
what about her phone? Because you say you talk to her all the time. Go ahead.
Yeah, her phone. I mean, her phone was found in her apartment. She didn't have her phone with her. So that's when I knew that something was wrong, because my daughter doesn't go anywhere without her phone.
Why was she, right?
Yeah, I hear you. Nobody these days goes anywhere with your phone.
Right. Goes anywhere without their phone.
So that should have been something.
Yeah, and she was always on social media. And so for them to, nothing, just dead, nothing on her social media at all, that was a red flag too. So I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, this is so tough. And okay, what about going to the media? Because now, of course, we hear about these stories more often. But you said you had a hard time getting media coverage, and we make a point to highlight the search for Black women and girls every week. This was several years ago that your daughter went missing. You say you didn't get a lot of support when it came to getting coverage for her case?
Reporters, when there was reporters in Oklahoma that had, reported on her and stuff like that. But as far as big ones, I had emailed Good Morning America at one point, and they did email me back, and they was going to do an interview, but I never heard anything back after that. And so
that's because the police stopped that shit.
I was constantly Nancy Grace, John Walsh, everybody. I'm constantly emailing and sending her photos, hoping that somebody would answer me. And then that's what I did with the Black and Missing Foundation, and they were on it like that. I mean, I had phone calls the next day,
but still no leads.
No. Stillwater Police Department says that her case isn't closed. They just don't have anything. Just because there wasn't a crime scene or there wasn't nothing to indicate that there was foul play, basically. So everything they did, everybody they interviewed was basically on their own will.
Black and Missing Foundation is really good. And I suggest that those parents out there that have struggled with the same thing that this parent is struggling with police not giving a damn, police not caring, police telling you, oh, she probably ran off somewhere, the media not getting you on the news, not posting your child's stuff, go to Black and Missing as well. I have requested that to another parent. All you have to do is fill out the form, and that is it. Go to them. Please don't wait. You're your own investigator, honey. If we are waiting for the police, you will be waiting until you're 150 years old, baby. You are your own investigator. You are the police. So act like it. And a lot of parents, I got to give them credit. A lot of Liz mothers, she's on top of it. But you got to keep pushing. You got to keep doing it. Go do protests. Don't wait till a month later and shit. Do protests now. Get on it. Because when you wait, they just seem like every second counts. Remember, these are your children. And not being harsh, but, we got to let them know, like, every second counts.
There was no subpoenas, there was no nothing, because they didn't have anything to go on. The police would always tell me that. They can't go to a judge and get a subpoena if they don't have evidence. And there was no evidence of nothing.
They found nothing?
Not until December 2nd. And then that's when somebody had used her credit card at an Oklahoma City motel. Well, when they found out who that was, he ended up being a construction worker that was on that site. And Darian supposedly was last seen October 26th at that construction site. And he said that he found her purse hanging on a drainage pipe. She had $345 in her purse, and then the credit card. He used the credit card, or he took her wallet. He didn't use the credit card until December 2nd. So when they pulled them in, there was two of them, because it was him and his girlfriend. They paid for the first night, and the second night, the girlfriend went up to the desk and used Darian's credit card. The police tracked him down, brought him in for questioning, but said there was they don't think that there was anything, they were involved in anything, so they let them go.
That's some bullshit.
Then they brought drones in, and they brought cadaver dogs in, and they found Darian's sweatshirt in her purse, but there was no sign of Darian. And then that was the last time that we've had any sightings or anything of Darian.
Yeah, hearing this?
Well, I know this is really tough on you. We've been showing pictures of your daughter. She's a doll, and we hope that maybe somebody out there sees this, sees her, and can help you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and sharing your story.
Very, very sad. So the police found a connection with that beautiful young lady that went missing. And still, they let him go. Even though they used her credit card and spent some of her cash, they let him go. They found her sweater. They let him go. What's going on? Sloppy police work. That's what's going on. Well, since y'all are letting them go, I think that your boss's officer should let y'all asses go. Because y'all just, where did y'all get these police officers from? Listen, y'all heard her mother's story. Y'all seen this young lady's face. Please share this video. Let's get her story out there. I will be doing a live on this. A more more intimate live on it to get some more details into. I'm going to look more into this case, but please get this out there. Her story is out there. Let's get it out there some more from Brooklynsquad. Okay, let's get it out there some more. And with that, we have another upload. I want to say my prayers to the family. This is a very sad case. I'm so sorry the Queen is going through this. No parent should have to go through this at all, period. No parent. And the simple fact that 2 people had they found her money or her credit card or something like that, the girl and her boyfriend. They need to be looked at some more. I feel like police just don't want to do their job anymore. Sometimes I feel like they involved in the shit. Did they traffic that young girl? And the police know? I don't know. God forbid. But this is why we need to share people's videos and get it out there. Get her face out there even more. So nobody will forget her name because she's still missing. Thank you.